Greetings YouTube, Zerdan here, and I've got some Summit gameplay for you. This time I'll be using the Olympia with Sleight of Hand Pro and Lightweight and Marathon Pro. So similar to the other setup that I had with the SPOS 12, and I also think real similar to my other shotgun video that I had where I actually used the Olympia. So this is my second time using it, getting a gameplay with it, I guess I should say, and it is really fun. It's a very fun weapon to use. It's more of a novelty thing. It's not necessarily something you'd use all the time, but when you just want to mess around and have fun, this thing is, it's really nice, and it will piss people off. This is probably the fastest way to piss people off, and I don't really know why, but shotguns just irritate people for some reason. They hate getting killed with them because it one-shots them. They don't expect it. They don't expect you to just fly around the corner and blast them right in the face with it. So it's pretty satisfying. You do have to be a little bit more skilled to use them effectively. As you can see, you can't just walk in and spray everyone to death with your automatic weapon. You've got to kind of, well, you can if you if you pick up one as a secondary, which I recommend. But still, if you're trying to use the shotgun exclusively, or just be effective with it, you got to play a little bit more careful when you've got it out. So and I've talked about various strategies to deal with that kind of thing before. So you can kind of look at some of my previous videos on shotguns if you have any questions about that. I do want to talk about something though. I was recently requested to provide some personal information about myself, or like do basically what every other fucking commentator out there does, and just talks about their day, like, oh, I had a bowl of chicken soup today, and then my mom wiped my ass for me before I went on to school, like, it irritates the shit out of me watching other people's YouTube commentaries, because they're always about them, that they're just like the center of the fucking universe. How about you just talk about what is going on in the video, or something about the game, anything. I can't believe that most of those people have the most subscribers. Like, people actually care about some of these people's lives, you know? And I mean, like, how nerdy do you have to be? That's coming from a computer programmer, mind you. I mean, like, I'm as nerdy as they come, trust me. So, I don't know. I guess it just strikes me as really weird. It's really kind of an arrogant thing to me, and irritates the hell out of me. I don't want to listen to people talk about themselves. I want to watch the video. And I'm being a little bit hypocritical right here, but it's a true rant. It's a real problem on YouTube. It's ever since the commentary thing exploded, that's really what it's been about. It's all about me, me, me. So a lot of people, you know what, they want to know some personal information about myself. That's fine. I have no problem giving out that information or answering anyone's questions. So I tell you what, if you have questions for me, either send me a message or post at the bottom of this video, or hell, any video for that matter, and I will answer in the comments. But I really don't want to talk about it in the videos. It's just not what my channel's about, and I think part of that is what separates me kind of from the crowd, if they're, if I can be separated at all. So there's that. Okay. Back to the game. Anyways, like I said, if you have any questions, leave me a comment. In fact, if you want to ask me any personal question, save the really ridiculous ones that are, obviously going to be deleted. I'm thinking of, how big's your dick? Like that kind of shit. I'm going to delete that. So whatever. Or I just won't answer it. Probably. I'm actually too lazy to delete it. So whatever. Back to the game, the Olympia. It requires you to be close to the enemies. It requires you to play very aggressive, as most shotguns. Something that I feel like a lot of people are not used to anymore. Something that I think is almost a lost art, where people play aggressive. Anymore, the name of the game is everyone picks a FAMAS, everyone sits behind cover, and just guards their team and just waits for enemies to come to them, which is not necessarily a bad strategy by any means. Obviously, it's very effective. I see a lot of YouTube commentators doing it, and they're probably a lot better off than me in terms of KD. In fact, I'm almost sure they are. But if you want to actually have fun at the game, I mean, if that's fun to you, you know, whatever. But if you want to try something new, um, try playing aggressive. It's really fun. It's real rush, just running around and getting kills with a shotgun. People just don't expect it, you know. As you can see, it works against you sometimes, but it's not always the most effective thing. It's not what you'd use if you absolutely had to win. It's not really one of those things, but it is fun. It is really fun to use, and if you want to be unique, if you want to roll with the cool kids, then I recommend it. That's the final game. I honestly can't even see what the score is because the preview is on such crappy quality. So I think it was like 27-3 or something like that. Not awesome, but you know, the Olympia, it's a little bit tougher to get kills with. Like I said, any questions? Let me know. Questions like I don't know. Where are you from? How old are you? Where do you work? Do you have a girlfriend? Etc. Etc. Stupid stuff that I don't like to talk about in videos. Let me know. I will answer them. I will answer almost every question you want. So, yeah, there's that. Last thing before I go, I've got another Stealth Tactics video coming up. For those of you who have so desperately missed it, that is probably the most requested thing. Oh my god, I can't talk today. The most requested thing that I get almost on a weekly basis when I have comments, because I don't get that many comments. When I do, a lot of people are saying, hey, when are you going to bring the Stealth Tactics back? Or, hey, I learned a lot from Stealth Tactics. So I think I'm going to try to do more of those because I think a lot of you guys really like them. So keep an eye out for that, and thank you very much.